Hey folks, it's Tom, your frugal prepper. So, my grill died today. I was cooking out some hamburgers for my son's uh, birthday party. It was 24th birthday party. And one of the burners just like completely rusted out and fell down inside. So, I just shut that one off and finished cooking on the other one. And I thought, I could use a new grill. So, I went on Walmart's website and they have one for 97 bucks. Had good reviews. They had it in stock at my store. So, I headed over to the Walmart and I got the grill, and I got a few other like packs of seeds. And while I was there, I saw them. I was like, "Hey, I could use these." And so one was some hybrid eggplant seeds that looked pretty interesting. So I go up there and I pay for it, and spend my hard-earned money paying for this thing that I'm gonna buy at Walmart. And I'm at the last like cat checkout right by the door. Like the three people in the yellow vests are standing there by the door watching me check out and pay for everything. I get up there and the lady like walks towards me with her hand out. She doesn't say I need to see your receipt. She just keeps walking towards me and I keep walking away. When my son was with me and he's like, "Oh, they need your receipt, blah blah blah," and he's like, "I have my receipt," and I'm like, and she still doesn't say she wants my receipt, so I keep walking. And so she comes up and she puts her hand on my cart to hold on to it. And she finally says, "I need to see your receipt." And I said, "No, no, thank you." And I went to push my cart out and she held on to it. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to get into a pulling match with her. So I'll just grab my grill. And so I go to grab the grill out of the cart, and then her two little fat minion dudes that are standing there, they come up and they try to hold the grill down in the cart. And so I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just go back to the customer service desk. I'll show them my receipt, and I'll return it, and I'll get my money back, and I'll go somewhere else where they don't treat me like a criminal, and I can just buy it and spend my money there, and they'll be appreciative that I was a customer that decided to come there and spend my money." And so I did just that. I took it back to the customer service desk, and I went ahead and spent returned it. I told the lady at the customer service desk, and she's like, "Well, if you refuse to show it to them, they have to let you go." I'm like, "Not if they're holding on to my card." "Well, they're not supposed to do that." Like, "Well, you might want to let them know." I'm like, "Until I'm just gonna return it. I'm gonna go down the street to your competitor and buy it there." Because not only did you not stop any shoplifters that were tucking grills under their coat, you probably let other shoplifters go that have been sticking little things in their pockets, because that's where all your shrink is the little stuff. And then you stopped your good customer who came in here to spend his hard-earned money from buying from you, so it cost you twice. And I was like, "I know that you don't care, you just work here. Nobody actually cares that works here. They just get paid by the hour at a crappy Walmart job, and they don't actually care. But unless people start bringing stuff back and saying I'm not doing that, then Walmart will never notice. They'll never stop doing it, because I choose to vote with my dollars." And she's like, "Well, storekeeper's law." I'm like, "No, storekeeper's law in Ohio gives me the right to detain me if you have a reasonable suspicion that I'm stealing. And a reasonable suspicion isn't let me see your receipt," right? A reasonable suspicion is she saw me doing something in the store, tucking something into my coat or my pocket. You have a reasonable suspicion that I've stolen from you. So storekeeper's law doesn't apply. And I don't have to show you my receipt. Ohio Bill of Rights gives me a right to be secure in my papers, possessions, and property in my person. And this is my paper. You took that paper and you gave it to me, and I put it in my pocket and it became mine. And I don't have to show it. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to be treated like a criminal. So that's just my personal thing. I can put up with a lot of crap from these stores. I can put up with a lot of crappy employees that don't care about their job because they're not paid enough to care. I can put up with them eliminating cashiers and putting in the self-scans and then not having enough real cashiers. I can put up with all that crap. I can put up with the long lines, and I'll probably still shop there. But I draw the line at being treated like a criminal. because I don't steal. I've never stolen anything in my life, except when I was like 4 years old. I stole a couple of key blanks from some store, and my mom made me take them back and apologize, and got a lecture from the manager at the store. And I learned then that stealing is wrong, and I never stole again. Right? And just I don't steal, so I'm not going to be treated like a thief for the benefit of me coming to your store to spend my hard-earned money on your crap. So, so I drove down the street to Kroger's, and I bought a grill for like $20 more, and it's working. It's together, and I'm happy. And they didn't ask me for a receipt or treat me like a criminal for coming there to spend my money. Although Kroger's has its own problems. Every place has a problem these days. Like, there's always something that annoys you about them. But I try to choose the less annoying and the most, the most not get treated like a criminal for being there. So, anyway, that's what I do when they ask to see my receipt. I just say, "Oh, no thank you," and I keep walking. And normally that's fine. Like, I just say no thank you and I keep on walking. This lady decided to grab my cart. I didn't fight with her, get in a tug-of-war match with her, because she weighed about 110 pounds soaking wet. I could have. But, I didn't want it to come to that, so I just said, well, I'll just take my grill. And then they held my grill down in the cart so I couldn't get it. And I'm like, you know what? I just take it back to customer service and return it then. And that's what you have to do. You have to take a stand. And I choose to vote with my money, with my dollars. And today, Walmart didn't get my money. And, I'm not going to say I'm never going to go to a Walmart again, because they may have something I need that only they have in stock. But I'm going to look for alternate places to go for a while to try not to go to Walmart. Sorry, there's a lot of pollen in the air or something. But I'm going to try not to go to Walmart for a while. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll talk to you later. It's Tom, your Frugal Prepper.